Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Investing and Trading Live. My name is Josh Lilquist. Today is the 26th of September. Looks like we are at about 9:51 in the a.m. Central Time. Today we've got a few things to cover. Markets open up lower on the day. Bitcoin continues to slump. Target continues to slump. We'll talk about some options opportunities there. Also, S&P 500, that has gapped lower into the zone we talked about yesterday. Will it hold? Those are some of the topics we'll cover here on the show here today on Investing and Trading Live. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. If you are not subscribed, make sure you get updated every time we do a live show. We do this each and every day, usually in the morning. We try to do it right before the open or right after the open. It's about an hour and 20 minutes past the open today. So, that being said, there is risk in trading and investing. You might lose money at one point in your life. The key is to manage that risk. This is for strictly entertainment purposes only, mainly mine, but hopefully you find it entertaining as well. All right, let's get into our market update. So, S&P 500 currently at 427.73, gapping lower, just ever so slightly, but showing some weakness into the morning hours, down about 1% on the day. That is S&P 500 SPY ETF. Low on the percent Bollinger Band, in a demand zone. Currently in the demand zone. Okay. Dow Jones Industrial Average 337.37, down about $2.62 today, down about 0.77%. Not looking too good for the Dow Jones at that pivot low from July of this past year. So this one here is at a, no pun intended, pivotal point. The Qs, which is the NASDAQ, QQQ, 355.53, down 1.13%. Also at the pivot low back from August 18th. Also at a pivotal point, no pun intended. So we got we have some bearish pressure in the market. And not sure if this market's going to hold up. We got some headlines in the market. We'll check some of the headlines. UBS is one of the headlines here today, but there's just a lot of emotions in the financial markets. And I was having a conversation with some good friends the other day, and people are having a tough time making decisions just because of what's going on in the country, the world, and they just are afraid to make any decisions. So what do people do when they're afraid to make a decision? Well, they do nothing, which is unfortunate. So those are some of the things that we can help apply in our financial life is making decisions, and it doesn't always have to be right. It's just a decision, because if you continue to do the same thing over and over again, you will always have that same result. You got to do things a little bit differently if you want different results. So that being said, that's your S&P or your QQQ. IWM, same thing. This one actually gapped a little bit lower, but showing some strength just like it did yesterday. So the IWM is looking a little bit different as far as the major indexes. Any other notable ETFs? The only positive ETF right now that I have on my list, there's about 12 of them, is U.S. oil. That one is up about 0.34%. Everything else is in the negative. IWL, the real estate ETF, it just continues to plummet at the pivot lows from March of this past year. I wonder if volatility is up on that one. We'll have to check that out. If volatility is up on the IYR, which is the real estate exchange traded fund. Can't find my mouse. Okay, whatever. All right, so that's your IYR. Let's take a peek here at any other notables. XLI is down 1%. And other than that, the rest are down. The volatility index is up. The VIX is actually up on close from the highs in August. So we are, quite frankly, at a pivotal point here. I'm going to definitely be checking out some options opportunities with this volatility. Oh, I know where my mouse is. They left it in my other office. Okay, talking to myself here. All right, so that's your major market update on that. Let's look at gold and silver. Gold is down, so gold and silver not correlating with or inversely correlating with the market, down about 0.5%. Currently at $1,905.73. Gold spot price $22.99, down about 0.6% of the day. So not looking too hot for gold and silver spot prices. Bitcoin also continuing to slump, as says in the title. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, really from the September 19th date, market is down in Bitcoin roughly about almost 5%. So, but just really showing some weakness after some great volatility and strength for a little bit of time. All right, that is your Bitcoin. I do want to note HNT. Yesterday was showing some positivity. Today, not so much, because the end of the day really slowed down with HNT, helium token, $1.46 per token or coin, whatever you want to call it. All right, that's your crypto market. The overall market cap on that is still only $1 trillion. I believe it got up to $3 trillion. Let's look at your stocks. Oh wow, the old dumpster fire BHG up 24.5%, 4.8%. Who knows what happened there? Nvidia up 0.5%. Skills 2 days in a row in the green. Woo woo. Up 3.45%. Apple down 1.87%. Continuing that slump, and still back at that pivot low again. We'll see what happens with Apple. That was a driver of the market, but with Apple slowing down, that could slow down the NASDAQ as well. Tesla just up ever so slightly at 247.38. By the way, Apple is currently at 172.76. Amazon's down 3%. Wow, so your big markets here are down pretty bigly today. Amazon down 3.18%. Not looking too hot there. $3M's down. DocuSign, not a whole lot of green. I have about maybe 50, 60 different things here. Not a whole lot of green here today. Mostly red. The only green one's American Airlines up 0.3. So kind of a bloodbath in the market today. Will that continue? Who knows? Well, but look at AMC is up. Coinbase, yeah, a lot of red in the market. Nike, so Nike was expecting, there was some news about Nike. What was that? I just don't remember what that news was. Let's see if we can get some news on Nike. Performance last week for Nike is down 4%. Really, Nike's down big on the year, 23%. But yet analysts are rating it a buy still. I want to go back to Target. Target, we talked about yesterday. There was some opportunities there. Selling some puts on it. If you like Target, continuing to go down, gapping lower, but showing a little bit of strength. Low on the percent Bollinger Bands. I like that one. And if we can get any info on that here today, we will try that. Yeah, IYR, just a bloodbath with real estate. All right, so volatility is peaking up a little bit with Target, still only at a 2 on the implied volatility gauge. So not the best you want it. But yet in the right to that zone, I got two different zones on the charts here, but I got a 107 and a 111. I do like the 107 better, which means you probably want to get if you're selling puts, you probably want to be much lower than your supply or your demand zone if that's what you're looking to do. For those of you that know supply and demand. So Target currently at 111.69. Gapped lower on yesterday, showed a little bit of strength. Gapped lower again today, showed some strength right away, but slowing down. So Target struggling there. Oracle's down 2.86%. Let's get some news in the market here. How about that? Let's go to one of our platforms. Actually, let's just go to MarketWatch. MarketWatch always has some good entertainment. And we'll check out the market as far as news in the market. We'll use Forex Factory for that. Forex Factory, no major news in the U.S. That's already done. Yeah, the consumer confidence was negative. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, no major news in the U.S. And Thursday, the 28th, you got Powell speaking on Thursday at 3 o'clock Central Time, so beware of that for you short-term traders. And then the core PCE price index, basically what that is it measures the price of goods and services purchased by us, the consumers, excluding food and energy. So that'll be on Friday at 7:30 a.m. We're going to do 4 shows on Thursday for you guys. So make sure to check those out on Thursday. 4 live ones most likely. And you got consumer sentiment on Friday as well. That'll be at 9 o'clock. It's a red event in Forex Factory. I don't foresee to see a whole lot of movement from that, but you just never know. All right, we were going to go look at MarketWatch just for giggles to see what's in the news, to see if we can find any clues for our trading and investing. MarketWatch.com. Government shutdown, so that could affect things moving forward. Let's see, investing. We'll look at investing. Alibaba continues to plan for a value unlock as it seeks spinoff of logistics unit. Whatever that means. Dick's Sporting Goods are hiring 8,600 seasonal workers this holiday season. Costco, they are speculating a membership fee hike that could affect Costco for you Costco traders. JP Morgan Chase stock drops after Wall Street Journal reports a $75 million payment to settle suit over ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Wow. Interesting on that one. Other than that, they're not talking a whole lot about much. Let's see if the markets. Ford. Okay. Oh, DraftKings is a mover today. Apple and Microsoft share losses lead Dow in 218 point fall. That's old news. So I always remember this too. We're looking at news right now, and that has happened already, which means you're late to the party. That's why we want to focus on the charts, focus on supply and demand, base our decisions off facts, which is what's happening in the charts, what could happen, adding odds and probabilities in our favor in your investing and trading decisions. So that's your market update for the day. I want to do a quick one here for you. Only about 14 minutes here for you. So as always, collect your profits when they are shown to you. Protect your losses, keeping them small. Until next time, retire young, my friends.